If buildings could talk, the narrow three-story brick structure at 2121 North Clark Street, Chicago could tell quite a tale. Genteel youth, evil middle age, fiery holocaust, and rebirth. No one seems to know just when the old house was built, but there are distinct traces of Victorian gentility in its brownstone front, its second-story entrance reached by a flight of stone steps, and its high-ceilinged, narrow-windowed formality. If the building ever did possess gentility, though it was abruptly forsaken on February 14, 1929, as a guttural yammering of submachine guns in a garage almost directly across the street brought the notorious St. Valentine's Day Massacre to headlines around the world. Rumor even has it that the house of 2121 North Clark served as a lookout post for hoodlum henchmen of the Valentine Gunners. The succeeding years were unkind to the old house as it passed through a series of ever less savory occupancies. Then, in November 1971, came the ultimate indignity fire. When the ashes cooled, all that remained was a gutted shell of perhaps early glory. Today, like the Phoenix of Myth, 2021 North Clark Street has been reborn. Purchased in April 1972 by Chicago attorney Albert H. Beaver, the old house has undergone a year-long process of receiving a facelift. And what a facelift. When all the bills are in, Beaver will have poured something like $150,000 into the building. Pine paneling, as much like the original as possible, has replaced timbers deeply charred by last winter's fire. Under the active craftsmanship of general contractor Charles R. Smithall, who specializes in the restorations and remodeling of this sort, Beaver's law office now occupies a space where, according to neighborhood legend, Al Capone's underworld demons once peered across Clark Street towards a bloody garage. And on the ground floor has been built what Beaver calls Chicago's most exciting restaurant concept in many years, the Chicago Pizza and Oven Grinder Company. What's going on, my hungry humans, and welcome back to the Hungry Road. I'm here in Chicago, Illinois, one of the best places on earth. Bay and I came here back in like July of last year. We had an absolute blast, but I'm here by myself this time. So I'm hunting for the deep dish pizza, the best one, but I actually came to the wrong spot. So it's kind of funny. I had this place bookmarked in my Yelp collections for like I don't know how long, but this is the Chicago Pizza and Oven Grinder Company. Now they make what's called a pizza pot pie. I have never heard of a pizza pot pie. So I got one of them coming. But it's kind of a quaint place. It's kind of small in here. You can see it's very dark, it's very dim, it's very intimate. This place has been here for a long time. There's an entire story on the back that I will read to you, or would have already read to you at this point in the video. But it's all good. So I got my drink here. We're getting ready to get started. Cheers to life. But first up, I asked my server, I haven't gotten her name yet, or her consent to be shouted out, whatever. Anyway, Mediterranean bread. So this is described as simply as a creation, an honest product with a presence, a substance, a fragrance, and a taste. This bread was intended as a complement to the antipasto and the salad dinners, but has earned its reputation standing alone as this restaurant's most popular menu item. So I had to get it. It serves 2 to 4 people. It's just complemented by wine, so I might get some wine. I got a little vodka here, but every single menu item has like a story. There's so much to the descriptions. I actually really like this place. It's a very simple menu. You have 4 appetizers, then you have the pizza pot pie, then you have grinders, then you got salads. That's it. There's a little dessert down here in the corner, but yeah, man, I'm excited to try this place out. It's got like 2,700 amazing reviews on Yelp, so let's get started. All right, y'all, the Mediterranean bread has showed up. It's a lot. It's got some weight to it. Look at this thing. It looks like a pizza, but it's just the Mediterranean bread. So I'm definitely taking some of this home, and we gonna figure this out. It's a lot going on here. So it's on top of a bowl. You can kind of see it right there. But let's just dive into it. So when the menu doesn't really describe what's in it, thank you. I appreciate the napkins. But we got looks like Parmesan cheese. We got like chives on here. Of course, some garlic. Let's just rip into it. It's nice and fluffy. I can just feel it. Nice and airy. Reminds me of like a fried dough from like a fair or whatever, Cedar Point or something. Check it out. Give it a good bite. The edges, like nice and crispy. But oh my goodness, just so much flavor. Right in the middle. Not terribly buttery, which I was expecting, but heavy on the Parmesan, heavy on the garlic, just like I like it. This is a good way to start your meal for sure. So I'm gonna go ahead and finish some of this. So I have the pot pie coming out. They take at least 30 minutes to make. They come in 2 different styles. You get the meat sauce or vegetarian sauce. Obviously I need the meat route. It's all good, it's all good. But yeah, it's about 30 minutes for those to come out. So I'm gonna sit here, I'm gonna chill, I'm getting a little warm from my drink. She is so hot. What's your name? What's your name? Yeah. Devin. If you guys are here at Chicago Pizza and Oven Grinder Company, ask for Devin, okay? She's awesome. Thank you. So Devin brought over some more of this. It looks like some sort of pepper. I don't know how to smell it. Maybe it's like, I don't know. It's some sort of... Okay, it looks like it's more of what is already... No, it is the same thing. It's more of the same stuff. Okay. It's some sort of seasoning blend. Let's go ahead and give it a try with some extra. I can be careful with it and not spill it all over the table. Alright, so you got it. Fold it over like the New Yorker right here, and we're going to fold it. Like thyme, oregano, parsley, maybe some basil. Yes, this definitely is. Oh yeah, this helps it. I mean, there's nothing wrong with this as it is. But this is so good, I want to put more on here. This Mediterranean bread is so good. It's like the perfect base for anything. I folded it up. I put red pepper seeds on here. If you gave me some like toppings or something to put on here, like bacon or chicken or something, this would be a perfect base to build on. Like you could even, like I said, you could wrap it up like this because it folds so well. It's like Mediterranean bread. It's like fluffy but not thick, but not like a pizza crust. You know, it works so well. You can wrap anything you want up in here and fold it over again, and boom, now you have like a wrap, a giant wrap. Definitely give this a try if you get here. All right, the main event has arrived. Are you ready for another story? So here it goes. Conceived by the owner in the Chicago law office while dreaming of Il Gran Giorno when he would open his restaurant, the pizza pot pie has become a favorite of worldwide pizza connoisseurs who have graced the Chicago Pizza and Oven Grinder Company since its inception in 1972. The pizza pot pie is an individual serving, a half pound at least, made from scratch with triple raised Sicilian bread type dough. You can also get it with like a whole wheat crust. A homemade sauce consisting of olive oil, fresh garlic, onions, green peppers, whole plum tomatoes, and a special blend of cheeses, sausage made from prime Boston butts. I like Boston butts. Haha, kidding. And a doorknob-sized fresh whole mushrooms. Now, Devin alerted me the mushrooms aren't really doorknob-sized. They're like much smaller than that. But you can get a vegetarian version. So I'm waiting on my wine to come, and we'll do this all together. All right, wine did show up. I do have a Cabernet Sauvignon by Deloach here. Check it out. I had to get a wine at an Italian restaurant to go with my sort of whatever this mad creation is. You ain't see that yet. So cheers. Let's give it a good smell. It smells very rich. That's pretty good. Not terribly sweet. I'm not a wine guy, but this is actually pretty solid. The tannins are a little long, a little rough on the palate, but never mind that. So here it is. This is the legendary freaking pizza pot pie I've never heard of in my life. It's so cool because like you saw how she flipped it over in the beginning, so they had to put the cheese on the bottom and all the stuff on top, and then when they flipped it over, it's ready to go. So the crust feels super fluffy. Reminds me of like a ciabatta bread almost. But you eat it with a knife and fork. Forky and a knifey. Oh, and by the way, if you don't finish your wine here, you can get a bag and you can take it to go, which is what I plan to do. I'll just cut into it. There's a little section over here that's already cut out. Go ahead and dive right in. Pretty loud in here. Nope, I didn't get enough cheese and toppings and stuff. So I'm gonna do another cut. There we go. That's what I want to see. But check it out. Check that out. I don't know if you can see it. It's all in there. Now, I should cut this in half so I can actually take a bite. That's too much. Let's go for it. It's 100% a comfort food. It's heavy. It tastes like a meatball sub. The sauce is really good. It's really rich. It's not terribly salty. The crust is perfectly fluffy. It's not. It might be seasoned with something, but I can't tell what it's seasoned with. But it's a very good crust. It's much thicker than the Mediterranean bread. This is classic. Like this is utterly fantastic. This is a very, very good. My first ever pizza pop. I never heard of anywhere else that does this. This is incredible. All right, y'all. It's kind of after dinner now, but they did bring me like a little tiny dessert here. If you can see it, honeycomb molasses chocolate. Let's give it a good taste here. So the shine, we go. This iPhone 13 Pro Max is crazy. Good oh, look at that! This is a Tik Tok. Is there a structure in there? I'm about to stand this chocolate. And it was hold up. Very good. I love the wafer on the inside. I can eat a few of these. I should ask for some more. What do they sell these? But that's my time here at the Chicago Pizza and Oven Grinder Company. If you're in the area, please make your way here. I want to shout out Devin, my server. Thank you very much for taking care of me. And I want to shout out Brian. There was a 45-minute wait for me to get in here. And I went to walk up the street. And Brian's like, yo, we got you. So I appreciate you, Brian. Thank you very much for letting me come in here and film and showcase your restaurant. I mean, not your restaurant, but when you work at. But anyway, guys, cheers. Stay safe. Thank you.